Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the fourth dimension. It's Ken Jackson here. Today we had this 2019 Dodge Charger GT. It's a little bit cold out here, not too cold, but I like the jacket. You know, we don't, down here in Houston, we don't get to wear jackets and sweaters and stuff a lot. So for right now, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Anyway, COVID, please be safe. Wear your mask. I know some of us don't believe in the mask. Please wear your mask. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Everything starts going to shit once you do get COVID. Excuse my language, but I hope you guys that do have it, I hope you guys recover. I hope if you do have it, I hope it's like a small mutation of it or whatever. I don't know. Be safe out there, please. Check on your family, check on your friends, check on your loved ones. Care for one another, man. We need this right now. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Right now, my friend loaned me this Dodge Charger GT 2019. Like I said, it's a great looking car, ain't it? It's a good looking car. We're gonna hop into this review. Thank you guys for tuning in. 2019 Dodge Charger GT. Good looking car. I'm gonna get one thing out the way, and I may be on my own on this. I like the front end of the Chargers more than I like the front end of the Challengers. Don't get me wrong, the higher trim levels for the Challenger, they look good. The higher trim levels for the Charger looks good as well. Let's move to the headlights real quick. We got an LED daytime running light strip. Going around here, we got black housing going on through the headlights. We got a Dodge logo onto the actual headlight, which is a halogen bulb. Now, to be honest with you, sorry for putting fingerprints on that. To be honest with you, they should have put an LED bulb up in there. You got the turn signals right here. Fog lights at the bottom, really small fog lights. You got your grill. We got a functional hood vent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a wall back there, but the air goes down into the engine, not all the way through there. Very small hood vent though, but it is functional. We got this nice black color on it. It's not a pearl black, just straight black. So, and the problem with this kind of paint, it's like a standard black paint. You can see the scratches and the scuffs, like with someone like from the dealership trying to buff it and whatnot, someone not buffing it properly. 20-inch rims, Dodge logo in the middle. I like these rims. There's a nice color to them. It's all sparkly. It's like a kind of like a pearl gray. It's all sparkly, nice and clean. Well, this rim isn't clean. It needs to be washed. But you get what I'm saying. 20 inches. We're gonna put up the stats for the nerds real quick. On the engine specs, 3.6 liter V6, 300 horsepower, 264 pound-foot of torque. The horsepower is coming in at 6,400 RPM basically. The torque is coming in at 4,800 RPM. The overall length of this vehicle is 200 inches. You know, they like to make jokes about the Chargers and the Challengers, their boats and stuff. This one weighs 4,000 pounds. 2019 Dodge Charger. 4,000 pounds, 200 overall length. Inches, 3.6 liter V6, 300 horsepower, 264 pound-foot of torque, 16 cubic foot of trunk space. Dual outlet exhaust. GT badge on the back, backup camera. I like these taillights, I'm not gonna lie. I like the black stripping going through there, the incandescent on the back, but I like it. I like the look of it. Got some more vents on the sides. Like I said, them some nice rims on there. Sorry for the sun once again. One thing I want to point out, these door handles are small. They're pretty small, man. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just pretty small. Pretty small. I like this side skirt. It's flat up here and it's pulled out coming towards me. It's pulled out once you get to the back door. This is a great looking car, isn't it? Show you guys the key fob and let's hop into the trunk. So you can see that 16 cubic foot of space. Key fob, unlock, lock, double tap for the remote start. So we're gonna go in the trunk real quick. That's my bag. Most of this stuff isn't mine, but that's my bag. I'm sorry about that. 16 cubic foot of trunk space. There's not much to see up in here. But for our music fellas, we can look up in here. This is what you want. Insulation. You don't want, well, you want insulation and you want it to be tight. It is pretty tight up in here. So like I said, once you put your 10s or your 15s back here, you're not getting a lot of rattle because it's insulated. Like the Honda Accord I reviewed where it didn't have any insulation, it was just the frame against the speakers, and you just hear the speakers knocking against the frame and stuff like that. You're gonna get some knocking. And it's good that they put the license plate down there, because if it's on the trunk and you have speakers back here, or if you have your music loud and you got the bass up, license plates are gonna be knocking against the trunk. That's where all that rattle comes from. And people say, oh, you got too much bass, you can't even hear the lyrics. I can hear the lyrics on the inside. All the rattle's coming from the license plate. It's not like my car is towed up or nothing. So, long story short, we want it to be insulated. And it's good that Dodge has a license plate down there, so it won't have much rattle when you're beating around the block, you know. Mirror defrost. Let's hop into the hood real quick. Yeah, auto defrost side mirrors. We're gonna head to the key fob once again. Lock. Nice little low horn. Unlock. Halogen bulbs come on. Open the hood. Two hydraulics. Not the little hood problem. Y'all know I don't like that thing. 3.6 liter variable valve timing V6 engine. Now, you know what we finna talk about. You know what time it is. How much working room do you get under this engine? It's a big vehicle, 200 inches, 4,000 pounds. Where's your battery at? It's not right here, fuse box, but you can jump start from right here. Battery's in the trunk, bro. Battery is in the trunk. That hurts. It might be under the back seat. I don't know which one. Actually, yeah, battery is under the trunk, under the mat with the spare tires. I should show you guys that, my bad. Anyway, working room, easy access to the headlights, easy access to both headlights, washer fluid, radiator fluid, engine oil. You get some working room, not as much as other cars. You got a lot of plastics laying around. Obviously, you can take that off. We need to give you more working room, which is very easy to remove. Brake fluid access. You got a lot of work. Oh, okay, I'm making sure. Making sure it wasn't low on coolant. I was about to say. Anyway, it's a good size hood. It's a very good size. For its size, you're getting some good working room. Alternators right there. That's a good spot. Splash guard is missing though. There's a story about why that's missing, but it does come with the splash guard to protect your engine from rusting and rocks hitting your catalytic converters that I can see right there. That's what I'm talking about, Dodge. That's good. Anyway, sorry for that sound. I know that it must have been loud. We're finna go back to the trunk so I can show you guys a spare tire. I spent a lot of time outside on this vehicle. Move some stuff around. Can I get this with one hand? So I can. There's your battery. Your spare tire, big boy battery. You guys know me, I don't like the battery being in the trunk. I really don't. I do not like the battery being in the trunk. You got your backup camera with your trajectory lines. Let you know where the wheels turn. Let's hop into the back seat. Like I said, I spent a lot of time on the outside, but it's a good looking car. I am not gonna lie. Back seat of this 2019 Dodge Charger. Leg room, the seat is pulled back. That sun is messing up my focus, man. And it's kind of dark over here. Halogen bulbs going all the way around. For your map lights, coat hangers back here. Two cup holders in the back, AC vents, two standard USB slots down here. Map pockets, both back seats. We got cloth seats going on back here. It's just the black and gray interior is pretty plain. Seats feel pretty comfortable, you know. Let's listen to the door. I'm gonna give it 4. I hear a little clicking. I think it's coming from this. Let's find out. Let's get a hard slam. That's exactly where it's coming from. It's a little, it closes, it sounds solid, but you also hear this thing moving around. Like it's not secured tight enough, but is it? Obviously, if it over time, that's gonna mess up if the door keeps getting slammed, you know. Anyway, I feel like I'm explaining the wrong stuff, or I'm not explaining it right. Electronic windows controls in the back. We got soft touch on the armrest, soft touch up here. We got cloth right here, a soft touch material, hard plastic down here with a cup holder slot, small cup holder slot right here. Dude, it is dark. Hold on. Open that, give you guys some light. Hard touch, a little slot right here, cup holder slot right there. Hard touch plastic, soft touch up here, hard touch plastic. Like I said, black and gray for the interior, black and silver for the interior. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? It's pretty plain, but it looks pretty nice. Leg room. See this pulled back? See this push back and this pulled back some, well, arch back or lean back, whatever you want to call it. I got some leg room, kind of slouched down. My knees are touching the back seat. Headroom, I'm slouched down once again. I got headroom. You sit up straight. Your knees are no longer against the back seat. Sitting up straight, still got some headroom. Yes, I did shave. I don't like it. My hair goes back fast though. What else we got? We don't have any door speakers. Two subs in the back though. 2 door speakers up there. There's nothing special. I don't think. I will have to do my research on that again. I don't think there's anything special about the speakers in here. There are upgrades for them. There's 2 V6 models. There's the SXT and there's the GT, which is this one. If you're gonna get a Charger, if you don't care for the V8, I would go for the GT. More technology, better lights. Car looks better overall. Anyway, that's about it for the back seat. 1, 2, 3, 4 cup holders in the back, 2 up front. You got 2 more in both door panels up front. Let's hop into the front seat real quick. Check out the headroom there. Check out the controls, so forth and so on. You know what else I forgot to talk about? The MPG. 18-gallon fuel tank. 19 in the city, 30 on the highway, and 23 combined for your MPG. Oh man. Pretty spacious up here. Again, same thing, black and silver trim going around. Got your message center welcoming you. 1-touch window controls for the front 2 for the driver and passenger. The rear push and hold. Mirror controls up here. Unlock. Gas tank button right here. I said you got speakers in both door panels up here. You have Alpine sound system, which is pretty good on the higher trim levels, or you can have the GT with the Harman option. Harman is very good. You know, your top speakers are Harman, Sony, Bose, JBL. I'm missing AKG. I don't think AKG makes speakers for cars, but anyway. Nice storage down here. Soft touch is obviously going to travel up to the front. Soft touch up here, cloth right here in the middle. More soft touch, hard plastic. Headlight controls, emergency brake hood controls. Brightness for your gauge clusters and your map lights. Trunk release switch, 4 AC vents up front. 3 tweeters up front with your daytime sensor system up front. Before I start this car, or before we look at all the messages and everything, I'm gonna show you guys the remote start. Wet light comes on. So you're gonna double tap the remote start button on the key fob. This right here, right above panic. Double tap, hold it for about 3 seconds. With the door closed, my bad. With the door closed, there you go. There's your LED daytime running switch. Daytime running light, my bad. I know you can't see, it's pretty bright. I'm right in the middle of the sun, in the beam of the sun. Maybe a little better on this side. It's pretty clear, it looks pretty clean. I like the design of it, I really do. I like that design. They look menacing, they look nice when you're coming down the street. I know you look at the rear view mirror and see, damn, look at that Charger. Look at that Challenger with these menacing lights coming, approaching you. You can let the engine run for a little bit. Up here, closing the door isn't gonna matter. Like I said, there's stuff in here. But ignoring this down here that's in the cubby, it sounds more solid than it does back there. I'm not getting jiggle from this. One hard close. I don't hear this one at all. I hear that stuff down there. I can ignore that, and I still don't hear that. Anyway, one thing I want to point out, you get electronic seat controls on the driver, manual seat controls on the passenger. That's bad. It's not too bad, but it's a little ugly. Some stuff we don't like to see: blank switches, cruise control settings, Bluetooth audio and voice command. Also for phone calls, I had to think about that. We got your message center controls up here. Fuel economy. God damn, that sun just came brighter. Oh shit. Let me adjust, you guys. Let me adjust. Give me a second. Fuel economy. This car does have launch control, so of course we're gonna test that out. Tire pressure gauges will monitor. Speedometer. Boy, I'm trying to get it a good angle, really good angle to block this sunlight. It's so bright out here in these streets. You got your screen set up. Go through various settings, but we're not gonna touch any of that stuff because it's not my car. Message center, radio control, trip info, back to fuel economy. Now, this is also where we got some magic. Main page, right? First of all, let me point out this. I like that. That feels nice. That feels feels nice and polished. It feels like Dodge spent some money on this part, you know? I don't feel like they just molded some plastic and stuck it on there. I feel like they put some money into this right here. All of this is soft touch up here. I like that. Let's talk about your storage before we get into all these details up here. Small little storage cubby back here, 12-volt cigarette lighter port adapter. This, you can lay your keys wherever you want right here. Ain't no wireless charge, nothing here. Here's a spot for your phone. Like I said, 2 cup holders. Also close this. That's my camera. And it honestly feels pretty smooth to close. 1-tier storage cubby with a little change holder pocket thingy. Another 12-volt cigarette lighter port adapter. Storage cubby is not that deep, to be honest with you. 8-speed automatic transmission. This gear shifter, gear lever, I do not like it. This is used in a bunch of Chrysler vehicles, FCA vehicles. I do not like the design of it. It looks out of date, dude. It honestly looks out of date. Then again, FCA used the same designs for like 30 years, and then they finally changed it. And when they do change it, it's not a lot. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to get that out. Anyway, I don't like this gear lever, dude. It's kind of ugly. It feels okay. I like how it's kind of manual, but it's small. If you want somebody to feel like it's a manual, stretch it out a little bit more, man. Kind of like how the Camry and the new Maximus have it. It looks exactly like this. The gear lever is smaller, but it's a little bit longer. It actually looks like it could be a manual, but it's not. They want you to still feel like you're in a manual, but obviously it's an automatic. Anyway, you can lock your glove compartment box. You have 2-tier storage. You can see what they've stored in here. This is actually separated, which is pretty nice. It's small. That is disappointing. There's no space up in here. And what is this? This is the fourth FCA vehicle that I've did. Third Dodge vehicle, and all of them have a small little storage cubby glove compartment. Yo, fix that, dude. This 2019, that shit is small. That needs to be deep, dude. There's smaller cars, the Corolla, the Altima, that shit is deep, like really fucking deep. Excuse my language. Let me stop cussing. I'm sorry. This stuff is deep. Now, you got your full lights, garage control settings. Everything else about this car is pretty good. Halogen bulbs up here for your mirrors. You got your mic. Your mic should be somewhere down here. It's the beeping for your parking sensors. Let's get into this gauge screen right here. Everything else about this car is fine. There's a few things that I like to knock off points for. All right, you got your radio, media, like I said, Bluetooth. You got USB ports. You have aux. So you got the whole setup here. No heated seats. No heated steering wheel. Looks like it could be heated, but it's not. You got your paddle shifters up here. Windshield wiper stock, headlight controls. I'm sorry, I'm just now getting into that. You also have your radio controls up here. Parking sensor on and off, traction control on and off. Super track pack. We'll figure out what that's about. You got your sport mode, dual climate control AC. Love to see that. No phones connected, so we can't get into all the settings on that. Turn your screen off, and you got your settings. You can go through your language, your display, engine options, Bluetooth pairing, basic controls that you will find, your door locks. Your engine off options just give you like the delays and stuff like that. Headlight off delay, blah 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 blah. Mirrors and wipers. safety and driving assistance is your park sense and hill start assist for when you want a remote start. Alright, let's go into your apps. Performance controls, where you're going to find launch control, your launch control settings, your drive mode setup, how you want the car to act, how you want the steering to act when it's in sport mode or drive mode. You can download new apps, media controls again, audio settings, performance pages. Market is where you're going to be to download apps. I'm not going to show that. No. The Uconnect system, this touchscreen is pretty responsive. I'm not going to lie. I touch it, it's almost as quick as your phone. You touch it and it happens. You touch it, it takes a second, but it happens. Stop trying to go to Uconnect. I don't want that. Mirror dimmer. Oh my God. It's going to go back to Uconnect. Okay. I told you. I was waiting on it. That's going to take you to Uconnect too. Oh my God. We're going to go to performance controls because we're about to get into this test drive. Uconnect isn't set up in here. Hotspot and all the other stuff. The phone isn't set up. So all of this crap is like, it's not going to pop up. Anyway. Exterior, interior. Great looking car. Great looking car. I like the amount of soft touch that's in here. I already know the speakers sound good. I know. It's already upgraded from Dodge Standard, which their standard system sounds good. The Alpine is a good brand as well. You just don't have as many speakers as you get in the higher trim levels. That's the only problem. The gear shifter, the halogen bulbs it comes with, which can easily be changed to LED. That's about it. Everything else, the price point of this car is good. MPG, the performance is rear wheel drive, small storage cubby. Those are the only problems. No heated steering wheel, no heated seats, but nobody really cares about that. Heated and ventilated seats, once you get them, just like no turning back, because they come in so much handy. Anyway, before we get into this drive, like I said, it does have paddle shifters. You can change your settings, how you want the car to react, how you want the engine, if you want the paddles to work, track control, and your steering. Mind you, if it was a classic rack and pinion steering, you wouldn't be able to change the steering settings. From what I recall, that electronic, but we're gonna test out all three of them. That electronic steering that they put in these cars now is bull crap. Anyway, some of it's good, some of it's just like you can't feel the car. When I'm driving, the car enthusiasts, people out there, when you're driving, you want to feel the car. You want to feel the engine. That's why people love manual, because they can feel the car. If you got electronic steering, you're not feeling where the car is going. I mean, you can feel it, but you're not. It's like you're not influenced. You just, I don't know how to explain it. Let's hop into this test drive. Start the car. Turn the car off. Oh yes, no sunroof in the GT. I'm gonna turn the car completely off and restart it. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we're buckled up. It's getting a little dark. Foot on the brake. Engine start. 27,000 miles. Like I said, we're gonna try the launch control. Blah, 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 blah. So, we're gonna straighten the car out. Make sure the steering wheel is straight. Traction control has to be off. Activate launch control. Press and hold the button. We're gonna set it to 2300 RPM. Launch control activated. Vehicle will launch at 2300 RPM. Follow instructions on the cluster. To launch, press brake quickly and apply full throttle. What was I finna point out? Oh. Nice little horn too. Ooh. That was pretty good. That was good. It was nice and quick. I need a better camera. This mug be bouncing everywhere. That launch control was good. I had to stop for a minute. That launch control was really good though. For a V6 that is, it was really good. So, is there anybody behind me? I can test out the turning radius. It's a pretty wide street. Did not have to reverse. Good job. And that was all the way at the end. It was all the way to the left. We're in comfort steering. It feels good. Let's see if we can change that. Switch to manual. Shift not allowed. In manual, shift's not allowed. Okay. Switch it to sport. Everything's in sport, right? I let go of the throttle. Don't worry. I wasn't revving it. I let go of the throttle. It's not gonna overheat or anything like that. But it is backwards. You know how I usually push up to go up a gear and you push down to go down a gear. It's reversing here. This car is pretty quick, bro. Listen, we're getting a lot of head movement going on. I apologize. The ride is pretty good. Not gonna lie, you in a big vehicle, your price per horsepower is good, especially in the higher trims. The steering doesn't feel too loose, it feels tight. Then again, I did just change it. Your visibility, the mirrors are kind of small, I'm not gonna lie, but these bumpy roads do not help this camera. I'm so sorry, guys. Your visibility with the mirrors is kind of small. Other than that, the car rides good. It picks up power well, and the steering is pretty good. The fact that you can adjust the settings to where you like it, it's good too. You got your variable valve timing engine. So if I'm in 5th gear, man, boy, if I'm in 5th gear and I floor it, will it adjust the gear so I can merge onto a freeway? It did not. It didn't do it. not allowed because we're not going fast enough, obviously. We can downshift. So if you're gonna drive a manual, which I'm still in the green, because I'm still getting good MPG, even though I'm in manual and sport mode. Fucking school zone. You know what we're gonna do? I'll make a U-turn because there's a spot for me to stop and do the POV video, but I'm not gonna drive too far to find it. Car gets up there quick, dude. Back into regular drive, just get a nice little drive going. We're gonna stop up here to get this POV video going. The turning radius is good, the MPG is good for a big body sedan like this. It's all good. I got too much bounce in my camera. I need to fix that. I apologize. That doesn't help either. Oh my god. These bumpy roads are dangerous. I can't turn it here. Yes, I can. What am I talking about? I like this car. I see a lot of them on the road, and I see a lot of challenges on the road. I like this car. I'm not gonna lie. It drives well. It drives well. You're getting a good price. Price per horsepower and price in general. I am going to stop here and start this POV video. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. I know this video is extra long.